5-4, point slope form. So point slope form, we still have y, and we still have x, and like it says, our slope is in there. But our point here's the y, and our x. So we're going to subtract our point from our x and our y. So number 1, it says write an equation of the line in point slope form through the given point with the given slope. So we're going to start out all of them with y minus, and the y in our point is a 1 equals our slope multiplied to x minus, and then the x in our point. There's our equation in point slope form. So for number 5, it says to graph each equation. So we need to come up with our point. So x, this is take away a -3 because we're subtracting. Remember, our original is subtracting. So this is a -3 for x and 2 for y. So I need to go to -3 and 2. There's my starting point. Now I'm going to use my slope. And remember, my slope is right there, 2. So 2 over 1. So I'm going to go to the right one, and then I'm going to go up 2. So there's my point, my second point on the line. So now I can draw the line to the equation. So if we look at number 8, it says write an equation in point slope form for each line. So I need to identify my slope, and I could use the 2 points they gave me, but I see there's here a second one that's just a little bit closer. So I see I'm going down 2 to the right 1, down 2 to the right 1. There's my slope. And I can pick either point. So I'm going to start off with this point here. So y is 3, y minus 3. My slope is -2, x minus a -4. Or I can use this point here, y minus a -3, slope stays the same, and then x minus a -1. For number 11, write an equation in point slope form. So we need to pay attention to the instructions. It says write it in point slope form of the line through the given points, then write the equation in slope intercept. So just like yesterday's. So slope intercept, y is equal to mx plus b. So we're going to end in that form. So we need to come up with our slope first. So we need y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1, and I need to come up with my slope first. So negative 1 over 6. There's my slope. So I'm going to start in point slope form. So that was today's formula for y minus, and I could use 0 or I can use 1. So if I use 0, that's just going to disappear. So there's my slope, x minus 4. And so that disappears. Y is equal to negative 1/6 distributed to the quantity. So negative 1/6 x. Negative times a negative is a positive. And 4/6, which drops down to 2/3. Okay, on the back side, model the data in the table with a linear equation in slope-intercept form. What do the slope and the y-intercept represent? Okay, so first we need to come up with our slope. So if we look at our change in y, because our slope, we said, is the change in y over the change in x. So 30 minus 18 and 5 minus 3. So we have 12 divided by 2 equals 6. So our slope is 6. And that's how many cars are washed per hour. 6 cars washed per hour. And our intercept is 0. Because if you bring this back 3 hours, so you're dividing this back, it brings it down to 0. So cars washed at the start. So our equation is y is equal to 6x Okay, the next section is graph the line that passes through the given point and has a given slope. So we're back to graphing again. So our point says that we are at a -3, -4. There's our starting point. And then our slope tells us 6 divided by 1 is 6, so I go to the right one, but I got to go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I just draw a line through it.